Alright. Let's get back into some more Vampire. So our last stream was interrupted by the entirety of Twitch falling apart. Pretty much every stream around the world just sort of was broken for, I don't know how long, at least a half an hour, I would think. And so that was, that interrupted our stream. We were in these catacombs. We're hunting, or we're seeking the Nosferatu. We're running into all kinds of flesh monsters. Oh, look, rats. Rats are our friends. Our tasty, yummy friends. And I definitely need a blood boost here. We are pretty low. I've been thinking, how many points do I have here? Just the 3. You know, we might need to start investing in firearms at some point. I don't want to invest in melee. That seems like a waste since we already have brawl, right? So unarmed is our close range and our, you know, default. But it might not be bad to get some more firearm skills for when we're forced to deal with enemies at range. Obviously, I also want to keep putting points into dodge here. Fortitude, probably. But yeah, firearms might be, in the near future, a good investment. I mean, we could already get another point right now. Maybe we should do that. We'll do that. So we got another point of firearms, which hopefully will make our weapons easier to use and more effective. You know, we've been dealing with those, I guess I'm just going to call them centaurs, like that one right here. And they are, let's pull this out. I haven't used one of these successfully. They're a bit tough to fight in terms of just straight, you know, melee, because, or straight unarmed. Because they tend to interrupt a lot of my attacks when I get close. They've got better range than me. That didn't hit. That hit. Oh, it's not reloaded. So rather than take a lot of damage, ouch, like that. Oops, I'm back to, oh, he went away. He, she, it, I don't know. That was that last hit necessary to put it over the edge. I gotta remember to keep my shotgun topped up. Okay, we got 6 in there now. That's good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Like dealing with them that way was pretty efficient, and we got pretty deep ammo reserves right now because we came across. Whoa! I should help this person, right? Oh, nope. God damn it, this is complicated. Blood buff. And fortitude, let's go. These guys you can deal with. We weren't fast enough to save whoever that was. There was like a lady that zoomed by here. What's this? A passkey. And the only reason I know it was a lady is because it said female in the subtitles. She zoomed by from there to there, and she took on those two, and by the time I got myself sort of in fighting shape, got my appropriate buffs up, you know? She was already, gone. I don't want to waste blood on these guys. They're not worth it. When there was 2 of them, it was worth it. But with just one of them, I felt like I can probably just handle it. Okay, so that looks like everything. So we got the passkey from up here. That's the main thing that was available here. Plus that weird encounter with that, what I assume was a female vampire. Let me take a look here. One sec. Alright, let's keep going. So this was an upwards ramp. That looks... I don't remember, but I think this might be the way to go. Well, there's more rats here that I haven't eaten, so that tells me this might be the right way to go. And I definitely need some more blood. Hey rats, come back here. I need you. My rat friends, join me on this quest. I can't do it without you. I don't want to do it without you. Well, I wouldn't mind doing it without them. It's a lot of repetitive drinking to get not that much return in terms of blood. I mean, probably got 20% blood back from all 4 of those put together. Another son of these centaurs. Weird looking dudes. Weird looking monstrosities. Let's see if I can get some more mileage out of this thing. Because I don't like it as a weapon much. It's not hit scan, it doesn't seem. So... Come on. You can see how it seems to have a lot of travel time, honestly. Alright. Here we go. Jesus, this thing's doing a ton of damage. Alright, alright, alright. Now it's running away. It's about to die now. There we go. And I think I saw... Okay, there's some rats here that can help me a little bit. You know, these things are really eating into my resources. I don't have a great way to fight them. Unless I can figure out some way to get inside their melee cycle. You know, so that I can interrupt them instead of them interrupting me. Because that's mostly what's happening right now, is them interrupting me when it gets into melee range. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But we are using up a lot of shotgun ammunition. How's our... we don't have too much 9mm either. So we are running a bit low on ammunition. Which is not great. Perhaps we'll need to melee more things, whether we like to or not. I do like to get some use out of those crossbow bolts because I don't see myself using them very often. Is this the way that I already came? Feels like it, right? Feels like I'm backtracking. I may have gone the wrong way, and the reason I say that is there's occasional patches of blood here and there on the walls. So I'm assuming that I got turned around, and now we're back on the right track as we descend further. Right? Possibly. Maybe. Oh, yeah, this makes sense. This is a central area. I see a little... Well, I see a bunch of rats around here. Let's refill. So that if we do get into a kerfuffle, we will be well equipped. You know, as much as I can have really good, you know, melee abilities, unarmed abilities, defense, if they just continuously stun lock me, it's not much good, right? It's still a losing fight. Nearly full. One more. There we go. So, I need to figure out a way to not get stun locked. I guess we need to open this thing up, and I assume that happens over here. Right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is... A fatal error? You should be panicked now. Your system will now explode. It is now safe to go to your happy place. Press the any key to help others learn to read. Press control, control, control to donate money to me. You know, the computers will take over. Why fight it? Why fight it indeed? I don't know what to... Some coming up, or are we going down? Looks like we're going down. Alright, well that seems like a very good place for a save game. A very good place for a save game. It looks like a long drop down. Long drop down. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Well, it looks like the thing that'll happen is we'll load into a new map. And we're even deeper in the caverns. I mean, this makes sense. Logically, if the Nosferatu dudes are in full retreat, and being sort of trapped or contained by the monsters, the flesh monsters, then it makes sense that they would retreat more deeply. There's a VIP room in there. But first there was another path that I don't know what's down this way. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on something. Another VIP? Oh, this is a tunnel, a parallel tunnel. Something about runoff congealing. CD-ROM? What is a CD-ROM? B-tongue. The name tongue, I think, is a bit familiar. I heard the phrase maggots love you, I think, or something like that. So wait. There's a lot of stuff here. Hang on, I'm just trying to get a lay of the land. I know I'm backtracking. But I just want to make sure that I understand a little bit of the mapping here. So, like, what would have happened if you went right to the so-called VIP room? You know, this Nosferatu business does not seem cool at all, honestly. Yeah, this is how you gotta live. Does it just bring us back into the same area? It seems like it. It seems like there's an upper level and this lower path. The lower path seems to go... God damn it, I have to backtrack again. Definitely hearing voices. So, something about runoff congealing. I've heard that line before. Okay, let me try to jump. Jump. We made it. What's this way? Is this just like a blood reservoir? Okay, so we're kind of running in circles now. If I understand, if I'm keeping track of things correctly. So if we go this way and then turn left, we should be back in that blood cavern, right? Yeah, we're back in the blood cavern. So just different ways of getting to the same spot. Something about something in the dark. They've stolen a lot of neon lights from the sort of surface world, I guess. Man, what a life. You get made into a vampire and then you have to live down here. Seems like a bum deal to me. But hang on a second. In our quest log, is there anything to do with this tongue character? I feel like there was something way back early in the game about somebody named Tongue. Let's see. Okay, there is a Tongue person here. Tongue is that guy that was hiding out in that tank. He was a Nosferatu too, wasn't he? So he was the guy that was hiding out in that tank that had a beef with Therese / Jeanette. He was that guy. So we found a CD. I bet he'll be super happy. Okay, there's a lot of doors here. Let's start systematically. So we're gonna start on the left. Came in through here. That door is not a door. This door is a door. Oh, hello, friendo.
What the? Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me.
Is this a Nosferatu hacker?
Oh, yeah. I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hello?
What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
This guy really likes his hacking.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute?
No, nothing to worry about.
I went through a lot of trouble to come down here, and you seem deeply untroubled by the reason you're stuck down here in the first place.
Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
So this is where all the hackers and the scammers hide out, huh? In caverns buried deep below the city.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick.
Hello, Mitnick.
I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? The crazy boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Oh, ye of little faith. I'm not here for small talk. I'm looking for Gary. Surprised? What do you mean? Why would you be surprised?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers and the
They
sewers.
are creepy crawlers.
Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
Alright, you saw that I could have used some help. No, I wouldn't want to sell. I enjoyed myself. It's fine. You're a funny guy. Where is Gary?
Yeah, he knows why you're here. The Croys must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback.
No, not really.
Croy knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
Yeah, I'm just here to talk, dude.
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
Funny. But first, a few more questions. Let's learn more.
Go ahead.
Tell me about this place.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar.
Fair enough.
It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
Place looks pretty empty. It does.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. Well, you won't see too many of the brood down here, but they'll be watching you.
More questions.
Go ahead.
What do you do?
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading it to what?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Okay, you've got a secret.
Like I said, just some network stuff.
So what do you have to do?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Maybe I can help you out. I always love XP.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
Like what? What do you need?
Well, I need a little time to set things up.
You're gonna send me an email?
Technical
Alright,
details.
cool.
I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
I guess he's just gonna send me an email. Well, I mean, fair enough. By the way, how did you end up down here? I mean, were you a tech head before you were a Nosferatu is my question.
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker.
Or I guess you were recently turned
there
vampire.
wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. Well, one day I ran across the system. Oh, totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up. But I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
Okay.
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either.
So you were
Which was
just
probably
hacking,
the only reason
and you
I cracked it.
found out about
I dug around
Nosferatu.
for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at
So
my
they
door?
made you one,
Gary.
which I guess is better than just killing you,
Here I am.
which probably is what they should have done.
Are you kidding? I love this shit.
Oh, you
I
like
mean,
it?
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
Winning a beauty contest.
Why is the camera jerking back and forth like
Before
this?
anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks, buddy. I'll see you later. I'm glad you're having fun. I personally wouldn't be grateful to be made into a cave-dwelling Nosferatu, but to each their own. Leet. Hello.
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
Who? Who got the cover of what?
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth in her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Ouch. I mean, who are we talking about?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
Who is Tawny Sessions?
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on.
You do have a thing going on.
My name is Emalia.
Oh, Emalia. Didn't we see a poster of her in one of the apartments in Santa Monica? And her name was the password for the computer. Something to do, it was the mission with the bounty hunter. Just Emalia, what's your last name?
Last name? God, that's so blue collar, it makes me want to puke. I don't have a last name. Emalia's a look.
Not even Emalia,
Attitude.
Emalia.
A state of being.
What's the beef with Tawny Sessions?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model.
I've seen a
I was
picture.
all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it. Which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
And how do you feel about that? What do you mean Gary invited you?
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular
So he wanted to bring you down a
have an
notch.
overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
Really? So what happened?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe Award. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand.
This Gary guy seems like a dick. He just seems like he solves all his problem by turning somebody into a vampire. So have you learned your life lesson?
Yeah, the lesson is life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down?
No. I don't want to help her kill Tawny Sessions, not really. It's obviously a side mission of some sort. But it seems something that just doesn't make... Why is the camera going back and forth and up and down? Can I ask you some questions?
Sure, whatever.
Actually, we're done. I assume I'll find Gary eventually, with or without her help. But yeah, if she was some big-time supermodel, I can imagine her being quite annoyed to have to live in this shithole at this point in time. Alright, Gary, I assume you're here. Right? This door wasn't open before. Was it? Came in here. Opened this door. Haven't gone there yet. Open this door. What is this? Galgium? What the hell is this? It's a stone. You are able to hold the effect of most passive disciplines longer as long as you possess Galgium. Their durations are... So basically... something like Fortitude and Protean. The ones that just buff me last longer. Which is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Again with the cemetery runoff. I guess Gary's down this way, huh? He must be. Where else could he be? Oh, Gary. Mr. Gary? Sir?
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs,
Where are you?
something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party.
Which one of you
We're
skeletons is
having
talking
a
to me?
rap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Oh my god, this guy sounds like a pain. Who, and what am I talking to? I'm just gonna look everywhere in case I'm missing the obvious. Okay, where are you? Where are you is the first, most reasonable question.
Maybe I'm in your head.
Possibly.
Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I just need to talk to you, buddy.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
Well, then let's talk face to face.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
Okay, so let's just say, what do you want? This guy is clearly a troll, and I am not gonna bite.
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
Why is the camera rotating this way? I'm here about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
I mean, I'm definitely being played. Just tell me about the sarcophagus so I can get out of here.
You should have got here sooner. That lot's been sold.
You sold it? You bought it. Who bought it?
I like to discuss business face to face.
Well, dude, I've been asking you to show yourself.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made
I
of.
can't imagine it's much worse than the stuff we've been seeing on the way here. The suspense is killing me.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Has he been right in front of me this entire time? Do I get to move? No, I get to look around, but I don't get to move.
Behind you, boss. Boo!
Oh, hey, bud. Well, you look like a pretty normal dude. You're pretty tame by comparison to most of the critters we meet in this game. Hey, what's up?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you're...
Oh, was he an actor before?
Or Tap Hotel.
No wonder he's so pompous.
Boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
And Gary it is. Delighted. Now, where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Dude, I'm just the messenger. I got rid of that Tamis for you. How about that?
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be
Shamisi,
searching
is that how you
under
say
rocks
it?
for us. It was hardly a favor.
Oh,
but
don't try to
I
pretend
know
that you
where
don't
your
appreciate
prince's
it.
prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei-jin?
Don't know what that is. What's a Kuei-jin?
The Kuei-jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Are they vampire ninjas?
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell.
What's special
You see,
about
I
them?
sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
So I came all the way down here for someone to tell me to go to Chinatown. All right. Please go on.
You up for a little trip to Chinatown?
Certainly.
You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
Cool. Deal.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park.
Right.
That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei-jin. They call her Ming Zhao.
Cool.
Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Another fetch quest. Do you have anything I can use to protect myself? Let me see if I can get something from this guy.
Let's see what I got. Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to offer you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Use your head and your eyes. That was not helpful. I was hoping for like a weapon or armor or something like that. Are the kindred at war with the Kuei-jin?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
Alrighty. Alright, I'll go.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
I take you at your word that I will never know where you are. Good as done. Bye-bye. Who sets this dinner table this way? What's back here? More whispering voices. Possibly an exit. I hope an exit, because I don't have any other way of getting out of here. Right? I don't think there was any other way to get out of here.